Hello, folks. It's Big Dan with Southern Extreme Podcast. I was just coming today. We're going to talk about on this episode. We'll talk about a little old college football between UCLA Bruins and the USC Trojans. The ramifications on this game is going to be catastrophic for Pac-12 probably, with Oregon losing this past weekend. Because if UCLA beats USC, that's probably going to put them all out of contention. Especially with TCU still alive and Tennessee at 5 and LSU at 6. Excuse me. Now on this game here, UCLA USC, it's going to be interesting. The game is at UCLA. Now both teams, they're pretty close as far as what they do. Let's see, USC, they give up on average. Right now, USC gives up 24.4 points a game, which I thought it would have been more than that, but that's what it is. And then UCLA, they're giving up 26.4 points a game. But I think UCLA, they're a little tougher on the rush than USC is. And UCLA going to run the ball a little bit more. So, of course, USC, they're going to pass the ball extremely a lot. But now coming into this ball game, USC is number 7 offensively. And then defensively, they are 88th. Now, UCLA, they're number 5 nationally. And they are number 68 on defense nationally as far as yards per game. So, with that said, both of them, let's see, UCLA, they're going to come in 8-2 overall. They're 5-2 in the conference. USC, they come in 9-1 in the overall and 7-1 in the conference. So, like I say, Oregon is still, they only got one conference loss. Oregon does, but they have 2 losses on the season, one being to Georgia. So they're still alive as far as the conference championship, but the loss this late with a loss early, as bad as it was to Georgia, put Oregon in a bad way. So if for the Pac-12 or for your Pac-12 fan, it's not going to be looking good if UCLA beats USC this weekend, because it'll probably put all of them out of having any chance of making the playoffs. From what I see, that's just my opinion. I think it's too much pressure from the SEC that's a little bit stouter, as far as competition goes. The Pac-12 is a little stouter, in my opinion, than actually Big Ten is this year. Big Ten, it's terrible. It just seems like it's just Michigan, Ohio State, and then Michigan's better than Ohio State is, in my opinion. So the person that loses that ball game, they have just about no quality wins whatsoever. So whoever loses that game, they're out. They won't have no dog in the fight. But so as far as that goes, like I say, I think UCLA is going to win the ball game. I think they'll win. It'll be close. I think they'll win by 3-7. Is what they'll do. Between a field goal and a touchdown, they'll win. But it's going to be a tough one. It'll be a dog fight. But I think I think Chip Kelly's going to have. He'll have his team ready to roll, and I just feel like USC, they defensively, they just don't. They just weak right now defensively. They just give up too much. But anyhow, that's why they play the game. Like I say, if you would, just like and subscribe. I always pick out different games to talk about during the week. Just leave me any comments or anything like that, whatever you think about it. And get back. I love talking to college football and everything. So, like I say, just like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.